Now, let's talk about some fun you had in estimates today, where a bit of toxic masculinity was being discussed. Roll the tapes.
Is it the government's view that it is not appropriate to take, in this current environment, specific modelling around inflationary pressures that programs may or may not put on the economy?
I'm just astonished that you persist with this argument.
Well, I'm asking, is it your view that inflation modelling shouldn't be undertaken?
I'm also astonished that you just continue to interrupt. And nobody serious prosecutes that argument.
Thank you for your commentary on me being here in estimates.
On the basis that we'd get back to
toxic masculinity
Senator
is alive and well.
So you felt there was a bit of mansplaining going on. Give me the brief version of what the hell the fight was about, please.
So, look, obviously they're not briefing each other in between committees, because I have been going to committee, asking different questions over the estimates fortnight. And for those that don't understand, estimates start at 9 a.m. in the morning, finish at 11 p.m. at night in windowless rooms. So it's a long 2 weeks with briefings on either side, etc.
No poker machines, can't smoke, I get it.
No, absolutely. It's human rights abuse. But, you know, I've been asking questions around, you know, all of these policies being put forward, regardless of which portfolio they're in. Has there been an inflationary lens put over it? Has there been a productivity lens put over it? But the National Reconstruction Fund was what we were talking about today. And I asked in estimates last time, had there been any inflationary modelling done? Had there been any modelling done as to what this would do with regards to productivity? In fact, today I was told it would be an inappropriate use of funds, which was astonishing considering we are in a cost of living crisis and the way to bring down inflation is boosting productivity. But I then asked a question of whether there had been a gender lens put over it. And another official came to the table and she said, I couldn't tell you, Senator, how many meetings we had. I said, well, ballpark it. Is it 1? Is it 5? Is it 10? Is it 20? And she said, oh, it's been several. And the tone was very much, there's been an awful lot. And so there's been an awful lot of meetings when it comes to the National Reconstruction Fund through a gender lens, but in a cost of living crisis where everyday Australians are facing increasing grocery prices, increasing energy bills, they're unable to, you know, about to fall off a mortgage cliff or are experiencing a desperate increase in rent, this government decides to actually abuse me for asking a question of whether they had examined their own project from an inflationary or productivity perspective. I'm pretty sure the ALP's invested in condescension lessons, but it was just unbelievable.
Michael?
Hollie, we're in the Yes Minister era. The hospital, that magnificent new hospital they opened.
Utopia back on TV because we're in it.
Where they didn't have any patients because they'd make a mess of the hospital. You just got to have a hospital that's clean, beds, bed sheets, doctors, nurses, but no patients. So of course they're not going to model
but they don't have a
economic
hospital
effects of these policies.
But see, Nicholas, this is why you've got to be careful about what you wish for. I mean, when eventually you become a senator, in whatever way you want, this is the life that's ahead for you, mate. So just be careful.
Nico,
that's what's on its way, all right?
Welcome, Nico.
All right, we love him. He's got plenty to do in City Hall between now and then.